It's not really the mouth. It may be the lips.
It's the teeth. It's the bunny rabbit.
The bunny rabbit.
The bunny. The bunny. Okay. Good morning, guys.
Lamont is already on his boat. I'm not sure if you guys could tell or not.
Yeah, because he's acting real spicy today.
Yo, he's on it. He's angry.
Are we
I
going
don't
to
know
talk about
what,
terminology that
what
we don't
he
understand?
did not.
Spicy.
What?
Spicy.
The tone.
Like fierce. You acting
Right.
like real, like,
There's an
That's how you
energy.
act.
There's a
No.
strong energy behind your words today, Lamont. There's a strong energy that
I
is
try
like
to
forceful.
tone it down.
No,
You know how to
you
tone
at
it
a
down?
10.
really
Right.
We'll try.
like,
Right.
So let's get
We
into
can all
it.
be aggressive this morning, if that's what the tone is.
I don't-
Miss Lulu, stop focusing on him. Let's talk about your
okay.
week. How was your week, Miss Lulu? No. You know what? Why don't you tell us about your week, TT, since you all, high strung and whatnot.
Right. Okay. My week, you know what? My week was pretty good. It was.
Oh, that light behind you was just washing you out.
I know. Like,
Look, I can't even
terrible.
see.
You know what? We need to bring. I know what we're gonna do.
We need some
We're
shade.
gonna cover that up.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta ask Bahi, can we cover that up?
Well, back to my week.
Back to me.
How was your week?
My week was pretty decent, can't complain. Except for when I was at the bar the other day trying to get a hookah and my PayPal wasn't working. I was there struggling. I'm ordering stuff that I can't pay for. At the second, I'm like, God, I'm looking like one of those people at the bar.
Or you had a problem with your checking because when you used your checking in your savings account, you had to move the money from your savings.
Well,
to
no,
your checking
it was
account.
on PayPal and I had to move it to my bank account because, I'm used to this PayPal. So, I'm a cash apper. So this PayPal is just very new to me. So I was just there. I was struggling. I got to ask my friend. I'm like, look, we got the hookah right now. Cause I'm like, just stressing.
So how did you?
Well, you wasn't acting real spicy that day. It's actually like kind of nice. So, I had to phone a friend, call him.
I did not know I was paying for a hookah.
What you thought? I didn't know I had to tell you
Probably
what I
you was stuck
needed.
at a guy house and you need to get home. That's a regular thing.
Well, first of all,
You know
never.
what?
I would never be stuck at anybody's house, okay?
Never, ever.
If I'm going to leave, I'm out, okay?
Just call me and I'll send an Uber.
I'll call my mother. She'll come
That's
pick me
right.
up.
That's right.
Or
that's right.
they'll call your mother.
Listen, we're not going to go there. We is not going to go there. Anyway, at any point in time, Val will be there. So that's good. Shout out to you, Val.
So, was that your week? That's how your week was?
Yeah, and my friends suck. But, that's neither here or there. Forget them.
How was your week?
My week was pretty basic. I don't do too much. I did try to change something about myself. So my fiance has a problem with me not wanting to go shopping with her. So I said, you know what? Let me see if it's her or other people. But then I went to Walmart with my co-hosts Tia and Lisa. No, it's I just don't like shopping with other people.
Yeah,
They have no clue where they're getting their products at in a place. It just was ridiculous.
It's his
Everything was
phone
good.
vibrating.
Everything was cool.
I'm like, where's that feedback from?
Yeah, no, it sucks shopping with Lamar. He's like, you got your list. You don't know what you want. How many items do you need? You suck.
A
That's
true
fine.
dad, right?
Yeah.
So that's how your week was?
Yeah, it was good. I don't do too much, so my week was okay.
You don't do
Waited
too
for my
much.
daughter to come back from her little birthday vacation.
Is she back?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
she
sick.
came back.
They're sick.
Yeah.
Gina gave Denasia a cold before she left Cancun, and now they are both back in New Jersey sick.
But it was kind of
Wow.
weird. I will say it was weird because when she got back, she sent me pictures of she did while she was
Sorry.
over there, which was she went into a cave. I thought that was dope because she's trying to do things that's out of the norm, and I like that. The only problem is 2 guys invited her in the cave. So as a dad, I'm like, did
She
you
was,
really
but wasn't
try
she
that?
with her friend?
No, unless you're telling me something that I didn't know.
I thought another person was with her.
Okay, so we're not gonna rat out Denasia tonight. Nope, we're not
Right.
snitches.
So
That's
we
not what
glad
we
that
do.
she
That's
had
not
an
how we get
amazing
down. So let me
birthday.
tell you about
Right.
my week.
Right.
Not
Okay,
that
okay.
What the hell?
Bahi, can I get a little? Bahi, you ready? You hear it? No. Didn't come out. There we go. It was a little late. Yep, that's what it is.
Oh.
We are not gonna be
We
talking.
got a damn.
They
Well, I got a little bit something more
we
for you.
got
Hold on.
sound effects.
Wait, Bahi, I got a little volume. I got this for you, man.
Oh,
I love it, boo.
I love it.
Oh.
I I love it.
I love
So we gotta come up with a signal so I can give you.
that. You could have just said Lulu. Boo.
We gotta come up with a signal. So like when I'm about to put on some boo.
Oh, I love
Like
boo.
we're ready.
Oh.
You're ready.
Oh Lord. Oh, Lisa, you
Yeah,
look so
yeah,
cute.
Thank you, babe.
That was good.
That was cool.
So my week was pretty good and pretty bad at the same time. I feel like it was pretty good, but like I was a little blah every now and then because I made some progress with some things, got some things done, but then some things didn't quite go how I wanted them to. So yeah, this week was all about balance for me.
Did you find it?
The balance?
Because you didn't give any specifics. You gave a whole lot of adjectives.
So can you get your phone to stop?
Can I press the boo?
Do you know how to?
No.
Great. So it's your first. So we started the shower gel and we got some positive responses back from that.
Oh yes, I saw a review.
Right, that was pretty good. And then we had put some samples out for the green tea soap and we got some really good responses back from that. So I'm considering putting green tea soaps and scrubs and stuff on our products. We have somebody coming in this Friday to do a lash demo, which I'm excited about. Ricky, yeah, I'm excited about that, Ricky. I got to hang out with Ashley and Cookie for a little bit on Saturday, so there was some
Oh, you had a
good things. Tia, was gonna start her makeup. We put her introductory makeup stuff out yesterday.
Is she the canvas?
Both,
Mm.
right? Yeah, she's both.
I would hope so. Here.
Yeah. So I feel like there were some good things this week. Everybody, yeah, good. Mhm. Yeah. So Lou, how was your week?
My week was, it was long, it was hard, it was good, but I'm glad it's over.
Yo, that sounded just like sex.
What?
It was long, hard, and good.
It was long, it was hard.
Why'd she
it was
say
good.
that?
But cause sex, I wouldn't say I'm glad it's over. Who says sex, they're glad it's over, so no.
When it's bad.
Yeah, when it's that, no. Long, hard, and good is usually good, right? Long, hard, but good, like, but
I'm
anyway.
still celibate.
Back. And by the way, I did see the poll where everyone disagreed with
I
that
have a question.
with the celibacy. But go ahead.
It's about that. Now, what is okay? So what is not like? So what is included? Like, so if you like having sex, so you can't have inserting. But like, can you get like
She
head?
said insert.
Get or give?
Get.
No, you shouldn't.
Oral
never get
oral
head.
sex is sex.
I think
You
give
should
or-
never.
Oral.
So oral sex counts in celibacy. So if you're
I agree.
abstaining, you're abstaining from oral as
Everything,
well.
right?
So it's actually you're abstaining from the
Pleasure.
release, the pleasure.
With the person, with the.
Is that
You-
same for me?
no, but
What
you-
color pink is that?
This is.
But you can get but
I don't know how to say that.
you guys but you can get we all can get off without having someone.
Anyway, so we're talking about Miss Lulu's week. Okay, let's
Back
focus.
to me.
Let me
Back
go to this
to
redirecting.
me.
Okay, Lulu,
To me.
how's your week?
My week was good. I had to do nails for the Met Gala.
Ooh.
Actually, my amazing friend Rachel Johnson, who's been a celeb stylist for a long time, called me up, asked me would I do nails for, her name is Nessa from Hot 97, and she dates Colin Kaepernick. And their theme was Egyptian, so I had to produce nails for them, press-on nails for her, not for them, excuse me, for her. And it was her birthday too yesterday, so that day, the Met Gala day.
Happy belated, Nessa.
Yeah, so it was,
They had look nice too.
yeah.
You think so?
A lot of them. What was the theme? It was like.
It was
camp.
Egyptian.
It was
So
It was
that's so.
camp.
it was camp. It was
It was camp. It
Their
was,
theme or the theme for the Met Gala?
The
the
theme
theme
for
for the Met Gala.
It was camp, and camp is,
That's like drags, right?
no.
Well, the
it's
guy that came up with camp
even-
was actually a black drag queen.
Yeah,
I'm
really
a
extreme.
little nerd. Read everything.
I know, it's cute. Yeah, it's really
Yeah, it's a weird
extreme.
So Tia, whose looks did you love?
Okay, so first of all, I really had like Cardi's dress.
Tell me why.
I don't know. I guess because of like how exaggerated it was, even though it kind of didn't fit the theme to me, but it was just like a really pretty dress. Like I just had like how if like it was that one picture when it was just like all flared out. She had looked really nice. Fan and Nikki did not look nice to me. Who else had looked nice? Oh, Kim Kardashian, her after party look was better than her look at the Met Gala. She had looked better at the after party. She should have had wore her after party dress there.
I didn't even see it.
It was, who is this?
Okay, Lou, so who was your favorite look for the Met Gala, Lou?
I thought Katy Perry killed it. Like that, her coming as a chandelier, like I thought was so, cause she looked good still, and it was so original to me. Like I thought she really pulled the look off. She really was a showstopper. I like how Gaga, how she kept unveiling her looks. Like I thought that was fun, especially for the Met Gala, cause the Met Gala to me is kind of stuffy to me. So I thought that was like a fun thing.
Why do you think it's stuffy?
I think it's the type of people that they invite to me. Like I think at times it can be stuffy. It's stressful. Like this is not my first time working at Met Gala. I did Chanel Iman press on nails when she went many years ago. So it is definitely a high end client that goes. Everybody, you know, yes, of course there's famous people that go there, but there's a lot of old money that really, that old money, because it's a fundraiser, y'all, so that's what it's about.
So I think y'all gonna, as long as y'all know me, y'all gonna think J-Lo always kills. It's not
Absolutely.
even fair.
So
it's
she-
not even fair at this point. She's
But
so
it's
far
like-
That's
up
why I
there.
didn't mention
You
it.
don't even
Like,
mention
for real.
it.
I
And
didn't
she
even-
kills every time. So I don't
How
want to.
much she killed every time, like it,
Because she just
it,
has
it,
it.
blow-
You
it
know why?
blows my
'Cause
mind.
she has a little hood in it. I love it.
But it really
I
does blow
love
my
it.
mind.
She just dope.
Yo.
She has no
She's
failure
dope.
in her style.
And,
Like
Ser-
none.
and probably because I'm highly attracted to Serena.
You like
No,
the, you like
no,
the
like-
sneakers?
wait, hold on.
The
The
sneakers.
sneakers, not the dress. The
The
sneakers.
But the sneakers
The-
made the dress pop.
I thought so too. Like the
So-
dress wasn't like you know, the dress was regular
the
to
dress
me.
was
But I
ugly.
thought the sneakers was
Brought it out.
fun too. I did her nails.
Besides them sneakers,
Like
probably
the
gonna cost
hood
like
rail.
1,200.
I ain't like it.
Yeah, me either. I thought she was a fail, but the sneakers were dope.
But I do think I agree with Tia. Cardi B dress did. I mean,
And I
even-
love that she showed no skin. So I love that
Yeah.
she could be beautiful, regal in that environment and like showed no tattoos.
was-
even though I said those three, I think Tracy Ellis Ross,
Really?
the frame.
Ugh.
I didn't-
I don't even think
I
I,
didn't-
saw her.
I think
I
we
didn't
all
see
should
her. I
really look
didn't
up
see
the
her.
camp and then take the theme and then apply it to the dresses that
How
we
did y'all
want.
feel about
I
Salon?
think that's what we should do.
So there were some people that I really didn't think, like I felt like hers was like regular schmegular.
And then
Yes.
the carrying a snake too, it'll like, you know, I don't play.
Yeah,
with
they
that.
was like,
Boo.
she rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm on my way.
That was a 19.
And that was it Naomi Campbell? I thought she was
Oh, I
beautiful.
had like the stocking.
Timeless.
Right, like that is
Gemini,
like right.
timeless Gemini,
And it was
yes.
interesting that a lot of them had like these exotic like not even leggings, like opaque tight kind of
Mhm,
things
mhm.
on under their dress to kind of bring it a little bit further. But I loved how a lot of the older women still were like killing it. And I was happy to see Gabby actually getting it together. I don't feel like she
I didn't even know it was
Gymnast?
her.
The gymnast?
Right.
I didn't even
The
know it was
gymnast?
her.
No, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle Union.
I ain't like that at all.
That was
I
one of
thought,
her
it
best
was,
looks
I
for
thought
me.
it was very interesting. I thought it was a reach for her too. Like I thought it was something that she normally don't do.
Maybe
Janelle
that's why I
Monáe
liked
had
it.
Yeah, I did.
Janelle Monáe.
Hers was different.
Yeah, I had
Hers
like
was different. She definitely put some thought into it.
Mhm.
Who else
What
was
did I
it?
like?
I love the Dapper Dan thing, but I just was just like,
Oh, what
yeah.
about Sierra? I had like the
I love
green.
that hair. I love the Afro pop. Love her performance.
Mhm.
And
Behind
again,
Big Frida.
yo, Sierra's winning right now.
Who's
I'm
Big
so
Frida?
big. What?
You don't know who
Watch
Big
your
Frida is?
mouth. Like, no.
Who's Big
You
Frida?
gotta Google her.
I can't. It's too much to explain in one. God, like, cause she's arrived now, Big Frida. But I was watching Big Frida when Big Frida.
It's a guy, right? That dressed in
It's
drag.
a guy.
It's a
And
guy
then
dressed in drag.
when his mother was alive, like I go back to that show when.
She
but
had her own show
and she's in
on
Drake.
VH1.
Hold on, Lamar. Excuse me. She's in one of Drake's songs. I'm so surprised at you.
Oh, Big Frida?
Mm-hmm.
She danced and she has like a whole movement.
She kind of looked like Holiday Heart.
when it pauses, you know.
Bing rings.
And she, I'll tell you this right song she's in.
No, but Sierra's look kind of looked nice. I had like the pants, and then I had also like when she switched into the green, and she had the big. Her two puffs was cute, but that big hair,
The
like
big hair was great,
yeah,
and
I
I
was like, oh
love
my
the
Who's the
two
lady that
puffs.
had on a Dapper Dan Gucci?
I don't know,
I
but
didn't
I
know
thought
who
it was
she
cute.
was.
That
I thought it was
It was
cute,
like-
but I didn't
it
like
was
it for the
pink.
Met. Like I loved it. but
I thought
didn't
it
think
could have
was
been more exaggerated.
I think
like-
we really should look up the theme. I think we really should look up the theme.
it's camp.
Yeah, you
But,
know,
like, what it means?
is. Yeah, what it is, not just.
I mean, they
camp.
was.
Because I don't think anybody, like in the past, there was a thing that we could identify with, like Asian couture or things like that, and so everybody came with an Asian thing. But this was more. It was a broad. It was definitely
But the
come
only,
and do
so,
your
but,
thing.
yeah, and the only thing I felt like was out for her or like above and beyond was her hair, and that was like, you know,
Who?
the girl who had
The pink.
it was like a green Gucci
It was like the
jacket
color
on
of
her,
it was
and
like
she
the
had like
color
these
of
little
the
knickknacks and
fraternity.
stuff in her hair.
I mean, the sorority.
I think. Yeah,
It was pink and green.
Yeah, it was pink and
I only
green.
remember the green.
I like her. The stockings was nice. She had on them dramatic like
I
stockings.
feel like everybody had really nice
I
stockings.
had like
on.
I had like the
the
stockings.
grownish girl had or
I
black.
don't. And I like her so much. You know, I think she remind me of Hayla.
Okay.
I think she reminds me of Hayla because with the hair or whatever. But
But what didn't you like?
I just think that. I just think that she was kind of boring.
So I do think she was boring. I was talking about her like embellished stockings. I thought
Oh,
hers were cute,
yeah.
and I couldn't tell like how much of it was her stockings or not. We about to get into the topic, Lamont.
I can look at what I want to look
I
at.
know, and I can respond to it. No.
Everyone, let me look forward.
I was about to get into it, but I wanted to be able to finish talking about the stockings.
Don't touch me.
What is that?
So today we're going to be talking about love languages. Love languages. Love languages. What? You don't like that song?
No, I love it. I want you to go to the list. 'Cause I'm not.
So, Lamont, what are the 5 love languages?
So the 5 love languages are acts of service, gifts, that's receiving and giving,
It's
words of
receiving
affirmation,
gifts.
words of affirmation. Let me get deeper. Words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time.
So, which love language do you think is Miss Lulu's?
Quality time.
TT, which one do you think is Miss Lulu's?
What is it? Words of affirmation.
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 I'm gonna kick you.
Affirmation.
It's okay.
Affirmation.
So it's acts of service, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and words of affirmation. Which one
Affirmation.
do you think Miss Lulu responds best to?
I just said it.
Words of affirmation.
Oh, okay. I think she responds best to physical touch.
So which one is it? You gotta think about it.
Yeah, could it be multiple?
So tell us
Everyone
the
has
first
multiple.
and then maybe the second.
I need touch. I do. That's important to me.
You won, Lisa.
That's important to me.
Alright.
Yeah. Action.
So let me give context. So with the 5 love languages, everyone, you have to understand that most people need multiple.
Right.
But there is one you rarely can live without. That's very important to your life
Right.
and very important to who you are to receive. And sometimes people get satisfaction of giving.
Right.
So that's why I said, you can have multiple, but one is like that.
Lulu, what do you think it is for TT?
I think it's touch for her too.
Whoa. I hate being touched.
Don't tell us.
I knew that.
Lamont, what do you think it is for TT?
Quality time.
I think it's acts of service. I think, she likes when people do things for her. People keep their word, they're consistent. They was like, they're gonna do things, and she's like, yeah. Because I don't know why, but I think that's what it is. Which one is it, TT?
So it's acts and it's quality time.
Okay.
Oh, we share.
Oh, she said ask first.
Oh, you won again.
Yeah.
You're very
And
good at
physical
it.
touch, I'm not a hugger. Two, I kind of don't like hugging because I get hot. And so, I'm just saying, it's like I don't know how to like sleep in bed with people because like I get like, you know.
So no spooning, no cuddling.
I mean, for a little while, like don't like get off me like at a certain point in time.
Wow.
I think we already all know what it is for Lamont, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. What you think?
Okay, let's name them again.
Acts of service, which is doing things for people, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and words of affirmation.
Most people
Acts
get this
of
wrong.
service.
So I honestly, although, okay, so I think that that's either one or two. I know what it is, but I feel like he undervalues what acts of service is.
I think so too.
And I feel like he likes acts of service more than he admits, or maybe even knows right now.
He really like,
He does.
and I don't want, and to me, acts of service, like for him, to me, it's not about money or the amount. To me, he likes when you're thoughtful to him. To me, like that's what I see.
So the answer is words of
Wait,
affirmation.
because y'all have to wait. So wait, it's just one that I could say about Lamont, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
You want to say more?
No, thank you.
Yeah, you could.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
So it's words of
We make
affirmation,
exceptions.
but there are a lot of things that what they said was correct about acts of service. But let me give you guys context of why it's words of affirmation, and it could change at any point.
Right.
One, I was adopted and I didn't have a mom, so I grew up without a mom and a dad. My biological mom and dad. So I was always looking for. I was the youngest of the kids that grew up in the house, so I always got hand-me-downs or things like that. I was never, and I was a very intelligent kid, but I never got the, oh, that's great, you did a good job. It was always like, you can do better, or, you know, oh, just no attention paid. So I always was looking for that confirmation that I was doing good. Give me the words, you know. If you beat me and then buy me a gift, I'm like, that's not, you know. So the actions wasn't really a thing for me. It was actually the words, and I got most of that. I got most of that from my friends. So when you hang out so much, most of your friends are, oh, you're good at that. You're good at this. Oh, cool. You look nice. You dress nice. Or you smell good. Or your hair cut nice.
Right.
You start eating that up. So for me, it was words of affirmation. It's not easy. I don't care what anyone says. It's not easy receiving that from people that you love. Because most people grew up in houses that they just don't express themselves. And with me, I'm like, yo, I express everything. I say, I love you. Oh, you pretty. Oh, you look nice. Oh, I see what somebody liking you. I say that, but it's very rare that it come back.
That comb had a long day.
So with all that context, I love it. But then I realized Miss Lulu has not told us then why her love language is.
I feel like
Tease me.
touch is important for me because when I can feel exactly where you're coming from because I can spiritually feel you. I feel like you can verbally say what you want and your actions doesn't match them, but I feel like for love for me it is it is a action. It is an action thing to me, and it is a spiritual thing to me. So once I feel your touch, I can feel exactly where you're operating from, whether it's a beautiful place or an evil place. So for me,
Oh, I need to touch you more.
touch is big.
I used to bite your back all the time.
That's why I'm like, get off! No.
So I think mine is pretty easy. But Miss Lulu, which love language do you think I respond most to?
Gotta go first. Give it to Lamont first. Let
He
Lamont-
already knows.
I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to figure out between, first of all, what I want for you to be and what you are. This is hard. I don't know.
It
It's very
is.
hard.
It
It's very
is.
hard
Oh my
to see.
God! I didn't even think it would be this hard either. Okay, Lisa, how do you respond?
What love language do I respond best to? Do I respond to acts of service,
Yes.
Physical
ahead.
touch,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
receiving gifts,
Yes.
quality time,
We don't know about that.
I don't
or
think it's receiving
words
gifts.
of affirmation.
Yeah, it's not receiving.
I think you. Wow, I'm almost
Hold
there.
on, I'm gonna turn it on
I
you.
wish it was
Can
receiving gifts.
you see you?
Why?
I think it's quality time for you.
Why do you think it's
Oh my God, it's gonna be 20
You know,
minutes.
as long as hearing your life story, shut up. So back to me in my moment. You do a lot. I feel like, and your group of people do a lot of running around. I think you have to pick who gets that special place and space, and I think the quality time for you says, like, you know, that someone carves their space out and says, it's for you, Lisa, this is your moment, baby, this is just for you. I think that really warms your soul. I do.
TT, which love language do you think I respond best to?
I think you respond best to acts of service, like how you like when I do stuff when you tell me to. I think that you like when other people do too.
So acts of service is not me telling you to do something.
No, I'm not saying like that, but like, you know, when you like say something and it's like somebody do it, you'd be like, great, cause you know.
Or when they take initiative or something like
Yeah.
that. Got it. And Mr. Baxter, which love language do you think I respond best to?
I think you respond best to quality time, and that's because basically, guys, I know her. It's just quality time.
When we asked you a second ago, you was acting like you didn't know.
It's what I want it to be, and
That's the difference.
it's quality time. I think she definitely responds better to quality time, and she definitely tell what she wants, and when she don't get it, there's a reaction that you get from her that you can tell that it was very important.
What is Tia over there doing?
That's so cause you got.
So what is it, Lisa?
It's definitely quality time. I love time and attention. Acts of service are cool. It depends on what kind of place I'm in. Gifts are cool. Words of affirmation are cool. What's the other one? Acts of service, receiving gifts, words of affirmation. Oh, physical touch. I mean, yeah, that's cool. But quality time is definitely my favorite.
That's funny.
I think it's my father's fault. So, you know, I'm a daddy's girl. He spoiled me with time and attention. We didn't end any conversation at all in person or on the phone without, you know, the love being exchanged. And I think that I realized at a certain point that if I got those gifts, they were cool, but by a certain age or time, they were gone. And the time and attention was endless, and it was always with me and became a huge part of who I am. So I definitely love time and attention. My mom would put my dad out, but he would still find ways to see me and spend time with me. And so those kinds of things, I think, still resonate with me to this day. So
I would, and one thing I will say is that your upbringing has a lot to do with your love language. It really does, because, well, I'm great at giving gifts, so I was blessed to be engaged to someone whose love language is receiving gifts. So it works out for me, and it really came. I mean, we grew up together, so I know where it comes from, and I'm able to oblige her with her love language like no other. But you know, and sometimes me acts of service, like Ms. Lulu said, is cool because I don't mind doing things for people, and it makes me happy to see them happy.
Right.
So you know, if you
oh no, so when
now
I was
if you
thinking of
give me
acts of
physical
service, I was
touch,
thinking of people doing things for you.
it's actually okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not good at receiving things from people.
Right, but
I'm not good
see,
at receiving things from people
I
at
think,
all.
but I don't think it's financial, the things that you've received, Lamont. I don't think to me, I don't think that's what it is for Lamont. You know what I mean? I think
so I think acts of service can go
can
with,
be what
can
even
go with
we
somebody's
do.
commitment
Like
to
you coming
you,
to
their
get like
loyalty to you,
right,
the things
like
that they show you in
Yeah,
action.
yeah, that's a great definition of it, but because it's so rare, I probably wouldn't. I go in giving people trust. That's how minute it is. Everyone get trust. You do something to mess it up, that's on you. I don't really. I think people are going to do exactly what I expected them to do when I met them. So, it's the truth.
So we did talk about how the week went. I was just curious to what everybody's feedback was, if they received any in regards to the podcast.
My new haircut. You know my new barber is a bomb. Shout out to Sherrod.
You got a new barber?
Yo, so
What
I
happened? Why?
Go ahead.
No, listen,
No,
be
you
a
really wanna
beauty.
know?
I'm the beauty school
No,
teacher.
you really
I want to know.
I'm not lying. This is true.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I travel 20 miles and pay $7 more for the haircut.
Okay.
It's what you value.
I didn't realize, and I learned this from a female. It was my fiance. She would travel all the way to Westfield to get her nails done for $75. I'm like, yo, why would you do that? It's kind of like wasting money. Da, da, da. But when it comes to what you feel in your heart and what makes you happy, I undervalued it. And like Lisa said, like, you know, I tried this guy out. I wasn't really happy where I was. My timing, the conversations were the same. There was no putting into the ambiance of the place. So I gave this other guy a try. Never got so many more compliments on it. And I feel beautiful.
And you like the experience.
I feel
too.
beautiful.
I love it. I love
I feel
it.
beautiful.
Mom, I love it.
Ms. Lou, how do you feel about defining guys with the adjectives such as beautiful? And be honest, because he's trying to be shady. He tapped me under the table. I'm here for his nonsense.
How do I call guys you're beautiful?
You are beautiful.
Is that bad?
That's bad.
That's bad. So the younger
It wouldn't be for a look thing, if this makes sense, Lisa. It wouldn't be for a look thing. If I would call a guy beautiful, it would be because of something he said or an act he did. Like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. But for him to be like, hey, beautiful. Hey.
Okay, that's good, because the reason why Lisa brought it up because of the conversation we had.
Hold on 1 second. Bahi, can you give me a little audio for a second? So, you ready?
Mhm.
We're gonna listen to this for a second and tell me what you think about guys when you hear it. Why is it acting funny for me? Nope, it's not gonna come up. It's okay.
That's God telling us something.
That guy intervening.
Yeah,
Is that what
because
that is?
so I just feel like Lamont. So Bellamy's beautiful,
It does.
and you know we're planning an event that is I am beautiful, and Lamont thinks that with something like beautiful, it negates the gentleman. And I was like, well, you know, you don't really walk around saying that a guy is beautiful. And now, you know, he wants to be beautiful.
No, I apologize. Maybe my explanation didn't come across correctly. What it is she's planned an all-woman event. And when I said something about it being an all-woman event, she said, but the theme is I am beautiful. I said, well, you created the theme. So if it to you it fit women, that's what it's gonna be. But why do we keep having these all-women events? The He Ain't Shit movement. He ain't shit. That's the He Ain't Shit movement.
Is this the background music?
No, because this is the song she put the I Am Beautiful, and what guy would walk into a venue with this playing in the background?
Nobody.
Next to his
Exactly.
fiance.
Yeah. But at least he's allowed in.
Okay.
Nobody say you're not allowed.
She created for all women.
Okay, so what?
So that's a different topic though. You want to know what my problem is? So I am pro, everyone knows that I'm pro woman. I don't follow the bro code. I don't do any of that. Because too many of my friends are women, and if they're getting done wrong, I'm not going to follow the bro code just because I'm a guy. But I will say this, the more and more you guys elevate each other and not elevate these guys, it's going to be harder for you guys to choose.
I think guys have to do it themselves.
We do have to do it ourselves, but we need y'all help. Any other time, we need y'all help for everything.
We-
Now all of a sudden, we don't need y'all help.
No, I'm not saying I don't need our help, but like we come together and got our groups, y'all gotta have your own group too.
But see, I would never have a group with just men.
Why?
I would incorporate women, even if it's majority.
But why not
men.
have a group
Lamont,
of all
but wait.
men to help out
No,
each other?
I have one question. Lamont, didn't you have an all-guy event at Bella?
Yeah, and it was all women there giving us the services.
That's not, no.
That's-
we
that's
worked
not the
there.
same.
No, we
How is that
worked
the
there.
same?
No, you designed an all.
I would never have a guy event at a guy with all guys. I would never have that. I would never have an all guy
There's
event
gonna
at a
be
barbershop.
There's gonna be men serving us. There's gonna be be men serving us. There's gonna be men serving
How do you know
the
that?
pool.
How do you know they even employment?
Because I've been there, Robert.
So you walk down there,
Yeah,
and you know who's on the schedule for services.
Absolutely, and they're in the back, and they're cute.
No matter
Ooh,
what they say.
I can't wait.
Make me.
I
You
want this music
You're the ones
off.
that have a hard time finding good men.
You said you want to
I want this music
You
off.
my co-hosts have a hard time finding good men.
Wait, you don't like that?
I have a hard time with you. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I want y'all to find good men. Why would I
Oh,
like that?
wait, oh no, I thought you said good music.
She said you don't like that. No, I don't like that.
I thought you said good music. My bad. I thought you said good music. I'm like, wait a minute, I love
My
you.
good
have a
guy
hard
is
time.
not in
Lulu,
New
you don't like
Jersey.
Christina Aguilera?
He's probably in like Detroit or something.
It has its space and place and time right now.
Please,
I'm
y'all.
gonna
Please,
cry.
y'all.
I'm like,
Hold on.
Oh,
Did y'all
I think
just
how
see-
you internalize music is a little different sometimes.
Did y'all just hear
What?
Tia?
Do you hear that song? This is depressing. The video? Do you remember the video to that song? It was a depressing video.
Did y'all
Two
just see
things I
Tia?
gotta look into when I get out of here. No, what just happened?
Tia said her good guy's not in Jersey. He's probably in Detroit somewhere.
Oh, wait. So then we're talking about
Why Detroit?
Well, you know who my soulmate is, right?
Mm-mm.
A piece of fried chicken.
Oh, I had saw that. I had
See what I'm saying?
My
See what I'm
soulmate
saying?
is
So
a
what?
piece of fried
Maybe your
chicken.
soulmate is waiting to come to the I Am Beautiful event.
I know what's waiting for us when we get out of here, though.
Our
What?
smoothies
Yes, they are there with the security guard.
downstairs?
No, at Bella.
How long they been
Next
there?
door.
I'm scared.
I think they got a refrigerator over there.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but
Ain't no
that-
security
I
downstairs.
totally think they got a refrigerator over there.
Yeah, 'cause yeah, I hope so.
I don't even want to know why Lamont thinks they have a refrigerator over there. That was a little suspect.
So
Because of the bigger guy.
I would like to say
I think I broke
that
it.
I will be at the I'm Beautiful event.
You will be there.
I'll be the setup guy.
What would you like to do? Like, you know.
Nothing. I just want to be incorporated into the movement.
Well, you know, you will always be incorporated.
I told him
in
the
this
other day he
movement.
was
Like,
coming
you
and he
do
said he
that.
wasn't.
You
So
do that.
I'm not messing with him.
What I want was inclusiveness from words, not inclusiveness because I argued back. Like
It wasn't even an
I-
argument. So first of all, I think you misuse and overuse the word argument all the time.
Okay, so what's a good word to use?
You
What's a
said
good
what's
word to use?
I'm sorry. So conversation. We were talking. We weren't arguing.
We should never use the word argument, period.
Huh?
What is their argument?
When we argue, it's like when we wind up in therapy.
We didn't even argue then.
With me, you, and Kelly, that wasn't an
I
argument.
wasn't arguing. I was just talking. You
Oh,
was,
so then yeah, it's not an argument. It's just a conversation.
I just want to be a good man, good man, good man. These guys suck.
What guys? Oh, yeah, y'all keep talking in general terms and throwing me off.
these guys suck. And if you're taking it from someone who's, I'm sorry, I don't want to tell your age, but you're
Yeah,
20.
I'm told it.
I'm
Okay,
22. I'm a baby of the group.
She's 22.
No.
You feel guys suck?
I feel that
Yes or no?
human beings
Yes or no?
suck.
All right,
And
human beings
guys
suck.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
part of the
'cause
human
I
being.
feel like-
Okay, so that's
I
two,
feel like it goes
and that's a
both
mid-age.
ways.
And you're mid-age too. Do you feel like guys suck?
Not all.
Not,
No,
no, nothing is all.
No, I don't feel
Nothing
like
is-
guys
Like
suck. I don't
humans
feel
suck.
like women suck all
Yes,
the time.
the cute
But I
ones
feel like everybody
suck.
got their suckable moments.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's why you deal with it. And you should have your man that you deal with that have suckable moments and keep them.
I could read badass.
Why I gotta keep them?
Because they're going to have suckable moments.
I don't
How
think you gotta
did
keep
go
them.
to me asking y'all about feedback to the podcast to suckable moments? How
I
did
mean, I
that
didn't even know
happen?
you asked us for feedback.
I didn't ask
Yeah.
y'all. I didn't
No,
ask
me
y'all.
and Tia was in the
Bahi,
whole world.
right, I
talking
did
about
right. Bahi,
Like,
okay.
y'all
Shout out
been
to
inside
Bahi
y'all own
again.
world. I was over here.
You breathing.
This selfie stick is done.
Dead.
I think because Lamont had it first and then he did something.
So why you think men suck?
And we can move the light next week
Yeah,
closer
thank
to
you,
you. We
because
just
this
you
is-
just get here on time so we can figure out the positioning, okay?
Okay.
Why you
Sorry.
think men suck?
I mean, not all suck, but you know, it's just sometimes they're just pretty terrible. They just do things.
So
that
they
just-
suck because they're not inconsistent. Because they are inconsistent, not dependable, don't keep their word, you know, things
all
like
of that. All of that. Very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like people that like will come into like your life and be saying like, oh, like I want to be here for this, or like I could do this for you. Even though, honestly, I don't like when people come to me and be like, I could do this for you. Like I don't kind of need your help. Like I kind of more wanted a friend, and then we could work on that type of stuff. Like don't come to me and be like, I can change your life and all that stuff. But then you prove to be like a piece of shit. Like don't do that.
No follow through.
Yeah, like I don't like that.
So that would go to them, their acts of service being counterintuitive. So they're saying that they're going to do something and not do it, and that pushes most people away that have the love language of act of service.
Now, if you're a words of affirmation person, that person also saying like, you know what, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. You know,
I
I'm gonna
love
do this.
compliments. Like I love compliments. I love random stuff. Like if I call you on FaceTime or something like that, and you be like, oh, you look so. I adore it. I be like, yes, give me all that attention.
But
that I
yet,
love.
he's not consistent. What if he stopped? What if that day, the next day, or the next 5 days, he don't feel like
I start to fall back.
I mean,
start to shut down.
I feel like I'll think about what did I have on that day, or like what made me look like a certain way to me. Like I have to think about it.
And maybe guys should do more of that, because you know what? We don't really. I mean, most guys, we hear you. We would like you to constantly compliment us, or not. If you don't like we wear, we usually get dressed for ourselves. I mean, we get dressed for women to look at us and say, you look nice, but if y'all don't give it to us, we're not going to.
So, a bunch of guys, not a bunch of guys, but like the last guy that I had talked to, I had red lipstick on and he hated it. What? My hand?
Shit.
Oh, I'm talking with it, sorry. Oh.
You giving all me and Val secrets away.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so he didn't like that I had wore red lipstick. Like, he's like, take it off. Like, I'm like, what's wrong?
You said take it off?
Yeah, he was like, I do not like it. But I didn't take it off because it was a part of my outfit. Like, it matched my bag.
I think there was a better way for him to say it.
No, he was just like, cause we was about to like, do like
A lot of
stuff.
guys don't like red lips.
Illegal stuff.
Oh.
So, but it was like more like, take it off because
A lot of guys don't like red lips.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think there are many men. What I've learned over the years of having women friends, and which I think more men should have women friends, is to learn insecurities of other men.
But men and women being friends and it being platonic is not easy.
It's easy. It's very easy.
I agree.
It's not
It's
easy.
easy. It's
I agree.
easy. Just don't do
What
it.
do you agree with, Lou?
That it's easy to have male friends, right?
Just
Oh,
do
so
it.
it's easy for us, but it's not easy for the people in our lives.
It depends.
Oh, I agree with that.
Nah,
That's definitely true.
It depends. It depends. Okay. Because I have like a lot of guy friends. I'm a guy girl, and they're day ones. You know what I mean? And when I mean they're day ones, like they've been with me for a long time.
So
It's
do
staples.
your mates that come in your life?
You gotta accept them. This is who
I know they got to is what you're saying, but do they? But how do they feel?
It doesn't matter.
But let me tell you, most
It
guys,
doesn't matter.
most of my female friends, men, has an issue. They definitely have an issue. They always be like,
Because guys think that all men want to fuck, so that's what it is.
Well,
these
majority
guys,
of
most of my guy friends met my. If they deal with my one of my female friends, they still have a problem with me. They still have an issue. If we
Your
say
guy friends have an
I have
issue
an
with you.
issue because they're dating my female friends now. So let's just say
Why do they have an issue with you?
because they just not comfortable with having another man that important.
But you
in the
gotta
woman
tell me
they
you
deal
was
with
there
life.
first.
I don't have to tell them shit. That's up to her to do, and it's up to her to make that choice.
I don't like that you kind of in
You like-
this video you pointed at me.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't
Okay,
mean that.
I'm saying,
All right, so I'm gonna go this
kinda
way.
think it was
All right, so I'm
like-
gonna go this way.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't have to tell them shit. But if they feel that way, that's on them. But what I will say is, women do sometimes give in to that guy because that's what Lamont ain't sleeping with me. Lamont can't do everything that a woman needs, especially as a friend. So that guy's supposed to be there like Lamont is, and they
But do you
tend
know your
to.
boundaries? Like,
I don't know my boundaries because we didn't have boundaries before this guy came.
but it's just like so like I had like one time when I was like in my last relationship, I have a best friend, and so it was like maybe like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he kept calling me, but I answered the first time, and the guy who I was dating, like, he knew that who this person was when he was calling me or whatever like that, but it was like still like that time, and then he kept consistently calling
right.
me.
So, because I have a guy friend who he calls me whenever he wants, and then one day his girlfriend called me and was like, "You don't think it's weird that he calls you at all times of night?" Yes, girl, I do. Can you talk to him about that? Like,
No, yeah, because it's like, why are you calling me like at this time?
but like
Was he doing it to interrupt you, or he was doing it because that was your normal routine?
he did it because that's just what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
That's your normal
that's
what he
routine.
does.
So now I gotta switch it up because you're dating a guy.
But it's
But you're
respect,
supposed to
though.
switch it.
I get- no, I get-
Hold on. You're supposed to switch it up when they're
But let
dating.
me know.
A
Let
friendship.
me know. But
Nah,
these
you
guys
as a
are
grown
random.
man, as a
You
grown man,
supposed
you
to
should
know
know
that.
your
Hold the fuck
boundaries
up.
Know that.
already.
Hold up, if you
should
dating,
know
hold on, so
your
every time you
boundaries.
get a guy that spend the night with you, I supposed to change. You know how many times that happened a year? In a year
I'm
with
not
you?
talking about a
Oh,
random
fuck that.
guy.
We're not good. We're not gonna be good friends.
So wait,
Because
hold on.
tell me
hold
when
on,
you should.
Tia.
In that
Hold
case,
on, hold
introduce
on,
everybody
hold
to your
on.
mother and father.
So,
You're
hold
not
on.
exactly. You wanna know why? Because that nigga ain't gonna last long.
You could barely talk to Val.
Exactly. So why is it that he get the you know you're gonna respect your mother and father and not bring him around? You know that because he might not last long.
Right.
So it's the same way your friend feel. He ain't gonna last long.
But that ain't your problem.
Right.
See,
Like,
that's
why
why
is that
that's
your issue.
That's why I
That's
learned to fall
confusing
back
to
and
me.
let people.
But you're
I
but
let
as a
people be.
friend,
I let
as
them-
Okay, so I think next week's podcast needs to be about.
He did not like that.
I think next
See
week.
Lulu? You see Lulu? Lulu's face was like, why does she keep pushing buttons?
I was like, are they matching what we're talking about? Like, what is going on here? Does she just want to hear the sound effects? Like, what is happening in this moment?
I think that this needs to be next week's topic. I think that next
Yeah, we
week's
need to
topic
talk
needs to be about male, female
Boundaries.
relationships. Oh,
Oh,
friendships.
boundaries. Nope.
That's
That.
it.
Straight
That's
boundaries.
it, because
So next
This
week,
is
that's-
definitely gonna be an issue at
That's
my
very,
house, yo.
that's very terrible.
This is definitely gonna be an issue at my house.
Good. It should be, and I agree. It should be because you should know your boundaries.
You
All right.
definitely-
How many
Like,
minutes
I
you
don't
got
want
left?
you
Lisa?
calling me
No,
at
don't.
2, 3
Like-
o'clock. Especially
hey,
you know.
little girl, we're gonna talk about this
Don't
next
call
week.
her no little girl. No.
Can we get a boo for
I
him?
call her little girl all the time.
Yeah, boo.
I call her